Yo, what's good, guys? So, I know y'all have been wanting to hear this story for a very long time. This is a story of how I got to West Virginia, what happened while I was at West Virginia, and how I got back. So, I really hope you enjoy this. Sit back and stay tuned.
Yeah, I been cuffing them hoes, but them hoes we be fucking. Pull up that oven and we cooking shit like it's nothing.
So this story all takes place whenever I get kicked out of that school for the vape and everything, you know. So I got kicked out, you know. My mom picked me up. She was pissed off. Or my aunt picked me up. She was pissed off. And my mom picked me up. We went to this hotel. We was driving around and everything. Then we get to the hotel. We got into an argument. And she put her hands on me, right? And after that, she just dropped me off at my dad's. My dad wasn't even home, didn't even know we were there. So my dad gets home, he realizes I was there, was asking what happened, all this other stuff. I explained what happened. He's seen the marks on me, asked if she put her hands on me, and I was like, yes. And he flipped out, called the cops. Cops showed up, you know, dealt with all that, and the cops really couldn't do anything. So my dad's not my legal dad. Like, he's not the reason why I'm here, you know. He's not my real dad, you know what I mean? But my real dad isn't in my life. He raised me. He's my dad. I've explained that. But, so yeah, all that happened. He had to give me back to my mom. My mom gets me. She didn't know what to do. And I asked to just stay at my aunt's for a little bit. And she flipped out and just hit the highway. So we're heading to West Virginia. I didn't want to go. I was flipping out. I told her if she stops, I'm just going to hop out the car and have someone come get me. I didn't have a phone around this time, so I couldn't even call anybody or let anybody know. So I was just flipping out. I did not want to go because I had been there before, and it was just terrible. I didn't like it. I didn't have any friends. It sucked. So eventually we get there. I just walked straight down to where my room was. Pretty much everything was gone. There was a bed there, and I just went to bed. I was pissed. So eventually I unpack everything. I go to school and I get there and they're like, oh shit, Kyler's back. And everybody's flipping out, and that made me feel really good. You know, I guess people missed me. I guess people actually did realize I was there. And me coming back made me a little bit popular. So, you know, I was hanging out with everybody. I was having fun while I was down there. I made a lot of new friends. Girls really liked me. I guess they really liked. I guess I have a Illinois. They said I have a Chicago accent, which I don't see that at all. But yeah, so that made me kind of popular with the girls and everything, you know, and I enjoyed a lot of it. But I also did a lot of dumb stuff while I was down there, including dipping. I smoked a lot of weed and stuff like that. And if you don't know what dipping is, it's where it's like chewing tobacco that you put in your lip and everything, and it just makes you like dizzy, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. I got dizzy, like lightheaded as can be, and it's pointless, and you know, it's really bad for you and could cause your lip to be deformed. So don't do that, please don't do it. It's really bad. Yeah, I did that, and I even got caught by my stepsister one day. So let's get towards the end of me leaving. So I'd go to this ice skating rink all the time. There was this fight that happened there. I should have beat the shit out of the dude that was beating this dude's ass. I didn't know dude like that, so I wasn't gonna get involved. But he got his ass beat by this dude. But about a week later, I go there and I'm dipping and everything, just in the skating rink like it's no big deal, you know. Right before we walked in, let me go back a little bit. I'm going a little too far. So this day in particular, there was this girl that I really liked. I found that she lived right by the skating rink, which wasn't too far from me, so I was kind of excited. So we go to her house. We're hanging out with her. We're playing basketball. We're talking, everything. Everything was cool. And, you know, I asked if she wanted to go. She couldn't. It sucked. I was ass hurt. But, and then we leave. We go in the woods right by the the skating rink. It wasn't an ice skating rink, and we put a dip in. So we do that, and then we go to this ice skating rink, and like I said, we were just dipping like it was nothing. I had this little slushy cup. I had somebody drink it, and I was just spitting in it. Like, I had them drink a little bit, because when you're dipping, not saying anybody should ever dip, but I know a lot of people that do know this, you want to keep a little bit of liquid in there just so, like, you know, it kind of doesn't look like it's just straight dip, you know. So I was spitting in that and everything. Then I go in the bathroom. I take it out. And before I do that, my stepsister walks in. She was like, hey. I was like, what's up? She was like, do you have a dip in right now? And I was like, nah. She was like, show me. I was like, all right, I do. She just laughed. But she ended up snitching on me, asshole. But I shouldn't have been doing it anyways. That shit was nasty. But yeah, so I get caught doing that, and I decided to leave with a couple of my friends to go to a party. Yes, it wasn't a party, but everybody was like, "Yo, there's this party and everything." So we start walking. We're in West Virginia. If you don't know, like, we were on the border of West Virginia. Right next to West Virginia is Ohio. We started crossing the border. We walked across this bridge, long ass walk to Ohio, where this girl lived. And we get there, and the dude that told me about the party was like, "Yo, this dude just put his hands on girl. We need to go there and help her out." And blah 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 blah. And how he explained it, like, it seemed like girl was actually in trouble. And you already know I'm a little sweetheart when it comes to that shit, and I don't play. So I don't put my hands on women. There's no need for anybody to ever put their hands on women. So that made me want to go and beat dude's ass. So I was like, "I bet, let's go." Now we show up to dude's house, right? And we get there, and oh my, this lady comes out. She's like, "Who the fuck are you? We've had people coming here all damn day. Leave my fucking son alone." And she's like, "I'm going to get the fucking shotgun." And I was like, "Oh shit." So I run one way with one of my friends, and my other friend runs the opposite direction. We didn't know that. And I turn around, I'm like, "Where the fuck is my friend?" And we ran that way, could not find him. And as we run past the fucking lady's house, she comes outside with a fucking shotgun. I'm like, "Hey, we leaving." And fucking, we get down towards the road, and there's a fucking old lady, I guess, seen, and she came out, and I guess she was a lesbian, obviously. So her and her lesbian wife comes out. I'll just say wife. And she's like, "Is that lady bothering you?" I was like, "She just pulled a fucking shotgun on us." But yeah, she was like, "Is that lady bothering you?" And I was like, "I mean, she just pulled out a fucking shotgun on us, you know?" And she was like, "Oh, don't worry about her. She's just mad that I could take her man." I was just laughing. I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "But don't worry. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm a lesbian." I was sitting there like, "Okay." Like, you didn't have to tell me that. But we were just talking to this lady for a while. And then we're like, "Hey, have you seen a kid run past here?" And they were like, "Nah." I was like, "Oh my god. Alright, well, we gotta go find my fucking friend." So we go and look for dude. We can't fucking find him anywhere. We're getting ass or so pissed off. And yeah, so we're continuously looking for my friend. So we eventually find out that he was back at the skating rink the whole time. My stepdad was calling me, but I didn't want to answer it. But eventually I do answer it. And I'm like, "Hey," like, I try making up some kind of lie. And he's like, "Get your ass back here. Like, your friend's here. He told me everything that happened. Just come on." And I get back, and I apologize and everything. And everything was cool. We ain't get in trouble. And then that night, all my friends stayed the night, and we decided it. Not only did we just get in trouble for sneaking out of state, we're gonna sneak out again. And so we snuck out. We went and hung out with a few girls, and yeah, it was a good night. That's all I gotta say. Then the next day, my aunt gets there, and we go to court, and we eventually leave. And finally, I get to leave West Virginia. So it really sucked. Like, I did a lot of shit while I was there that I didn't want, and my mom got on drugs and everything, and it went from my mom being on drugs to her trying to come back into our lives, which we wouldn't say that we're not keeping her in our lives, but like, we just needed her to stay the fuck away from the house, because the night we found out she was on drugs, she broke the TV and just went on a full fucking rampage, and it was just really, really sucked. But my mom even crashed his fucking truck and just really fucked over my stepdad's life. Like, he was really well set out. Like, I thought I was damn near rich whenever I met him, because we were looking at like $100,000 houses, a little bit more expensive than that. And I was just sitting here like, God damn, like, I never thought I'd live in a house like this, you know? And my mom kind of just ruined all that for us. And, it really sucked, but it taught me a lot of life lessons. A lot. And I don't know where I'd be at if I hadn't gone through that. So I'm not saying I wish none of that happened. I mean, I do, but it has made me into the person that I am today. So now, if y'all ever go through some serious shit, which I know everybody does, and maybe some of y'all already have, don't be mad at it and don't reflect on it badly. Use it to make your life better, and it will, regardless. You will learn a lot of lessons, but I had a lot of anger after all this, and I channeled that into joining football. I've always wanted to play football my entire life, and my mom never let me do that. But now she's not in my life like that. I decided to do it, and I'm continuously doing it. I'm a junior now. I started when I was a freshman. It's very fun, and it's really helping me out school-wise. I could go to college for football, and I never really thought I was gonna go to college like that. Like, I've always wanted to, but my grades are terrible. But with football, it really helps you. And I'm not saying everybody just play football, but like, find something that interests you and do it. And that's what a lot of this YouTube stuff helps me with too, because all the shit I've gone through in my life, like, I know a lot of it is funny stuff, a lot of it is just unnecessary stupid stuff, but a lot of it is serious stuff that I turn into something interesting for y'all. And I just really hope that y'all appreciate this and y'all like it. And if you do, like and subscribe. I'm not saying that to get any clout or anything. That could be a career for me one day. So like and subscribe if you like it. And if you don't, then don't. I never want to peer pressure you or be like, and you know what I mean. But yeah, just live y'all's life, have a great life, and don't let anybody steer you in the wrong direction. You have full power to live a great life. All right, I love y'all. Peace.
Hit him in the shit, nah, his forehead is split. Quit, you're not fit for the game. I blame your mama, bitch ass maid. Yeah, I gotcha.